We start with a food dip for biosecurity purpose. Just want to do a little checkup in case there is anything this afternoon. Look at the heat stress. Oh shit. This one here. Complaining of heat. Those guys there complaining of heat. I think as we're expanding on the other side, we really need to consider the windows. These windows were not large enough, these ones. So we'll be expanding the windows too. Yeah. Look at heat stress there. Heat stress. The windows are not big enough. So look. Yeah. Anyways, we're going to work on it. The next frog, these windows will be big, and the house will be that big enough because there will be also a removal of this room. This room that we have been using will be eliminated as we are expanding the house to the other side. Otherwise, it's a beautiful afternoon. The babies are looking so nice. The growth is on point. Just that we had experienced a little bit of stunted growth. I don't know. I don't know what really happened, but the guys are growing very well. Look at. Yeah, 4 weeks, 3 days. 4 weeks, 3 days. And this is how they are giving. It's a beautiful afternoon. A lot we have just compromised, especially on this vlog. This vlog has been somewhat difficult for me. This growth, it's just too slow. I expected them to be more bigger than this by week 5, and always mostly I do start my sales in week 5, but this time around I'm not going to make some sales this week because the growth is not just giving. Yeah, the growth is not that giving. Had challenges in terms of litter system where we had ordered our wood shavings. The guys are not straight, so I think we have to work very well in terms of having the litter in place. This time around, when we bring another batch, I think we are going to consider stocking a lot of wood shavings. This time around, we just compromised and used the soybeans waste down here so that we can avoid problems in our house and having a lot of dead happen. But anyways, they are also waiting for us, but the only labor is we have to remove them each and only 2 days. You put them only 2 days, next day you remove them. So this is how the afternoon looks like. And look at this one, too small. This one, So small, you are behind. Eat. Too small. And there the feeder is empty. That one. That made of like a small jerry can. Those feeders helped me a lot. More sincere, I appreciate. When I was starting, I started with those before I recently bought these ones. So when I was starting, I just started with homemade feeders. I also used this one. I made this one. I compromised a lot. I was using those my small drinkers. There were 3 of them, but this time around I have those big ones. There are also 3 of them. So I think in the next flock would be, we need to have more drinkers, more feeders again, because this capacity of just 300 hours a challenge. It's a challenge to give them water. Like I've just stayed outside for 1 hour after giving them those full capacity of water. These big ones, we put about 50 liters. Yeah, 50 liters. But 50 liters doesn't last. I think just an hour, then the water is done. So I really will have to work on the drinkers and the feeders if we want to continue increasing the numbers. But the purpose of expanding is that we want to increase the numbers. Yeah, otherwise the babies are growing very well. Look at, we're also using the feeding pan, those for baby chicks. Why? Because we do not have enough feeders and we stocked a lot. So it's to compromise. When you don't have, you have to compromise and make sure that you take note of it as you keep your records. Otherwise, it's a beautiful afternoon. Hope everyone is doing fine. Yeah, poultry farming is something nice, beautiful, and you got to love it. To be in this business, you need to have passion, you need to have energy in yourself. Do not just have confidence that you can do it, but you need to have passion. And you do not venture into this business because you have no job, or because you have nothing to do, or you want money. You do not just get money out of it completely. No, you do not do that. But if you want to reap results, be patient, keep working, and have financial discipline. And you make it. Otherwise, personally, I started with 50 chicks. I've been improving gradually. 50 chicks, and I had to bring 100, 150. I faced some challenges at some point. I was sick, and I had to bring that was 50 again. Yes, I brought 50 so that my brother can also learn some. My young brother Felix, I had to bring 50 again, so he had to learn, and he did very well. On my supplies, no chick died in my absence. He was really taking a very good care of them because they had to grow even bigger. Those chickens were weighing about 5 kg each, and the boy did a very good job. Yeah, he did a very good job compared to what I can even do, because he was afraid of making mistakes. Yeah, otherwise, in the next frog we had to bring 160. After 160, that's how we have now moved to 300. These you are seeing here. So we are not in this business for so long time, for so long. We have not been into it for so long, but this is a lot of experience that we have gained in just a short period. Yeah, we have gained a lot of experience in a short period, and we're trying to expand small. We started with just in a house. There's a house the other side that we were putting our chickens. Then we built this one. Yes, that's why I say you do not chew money that you get in poultry business. You don't just eat enough. So we built this one with a retro experience that I had by that time. We built this one that can capacitate 300 chickens. Yes, it can capacitate 300 chickens. So we built it in a short period of time, and we had to put wire fence outside there. You can see a pole. There's a pole there. Yeah, that's a biosecurity fence that we had to introduce. We had to introduce that wire fence. It's there, even this side. Yes, for the sake of, yeah, it's there even this side, and I have a car plant there where I also plant my aloe vera down there. Aloe vera really helps me so much, and I'm also trying to plant a little bit of lemon there where the very chicken is playing. Yeah, so that is it, guys. Otherwise, I just came in to check what is happening on my chickens this afternoon, but I've just found out to say there's a bit of heat stress, and I had to open this window. The tarpaulin was down. It had fallen because of the wind outside. So we are trying to improve on the windows as we move next time. And guys, on my surprise, I'm also using this my solar for lighting. Yeah, there are just two of them because they are still growing. There are just two of them, and I also use these bulbs. Hey guys, this light can light. I don't know. You can even see a dropping of flower pans. So, but this I was using these also when I started. Before I bought this camera myself. Yeah, and I've improved gradually. I've been improving small. If you are interested in getting into this business, please have your heart. Benangwa makambati, chew your heart, because the way I've just been trying to figure out things. Hey. But one thing again, you don't have to get a loan to do this business, because if you get a loan, my dear, you'll be just paying loans, because sometimes they die. So if you like it, yeah, they will all grow. Number seller, you don't say they were going to grow, but you have to have financial discipline. Otherwise, our chickens are growing very well, and we're expanding on a lot of things. We'll be expanding that side, the same meters, exact meters we're having of this house. We will be expanding again, going that side. So trying to dig the foundation there where that that Muwombwe is working. Yeah, we tried to dig some, but we're just waiting for funds to be ready and everything to be ready. You see it when I post this video next time after expanding, and we'll be also expanding the biosecurity fence also, so that we can avoid people coming in, birds coming in, those feeder chickens coming in, and also some of the intruders visiting our farm. So far we'll be also improving on the door. This door has been opening from inside, and I'm seeing they are not comfortable with it, so we have to remove the door, and it has to start opening from outside. Yeah, it has to start opening from outside because they're not comfortable. Even here, look at how they are piling by the door, because I had to put this kind of thing for the sake of aeration, as they are actually complaining of heat stress. Look at that one by the corner. Ish, the nigga is stressed, but they are paka window kang'ono pachaka. The nigga is stressed. Look. Anyways, so that is it, guys. Let's support each other. Let's keep on doing the best to improve the livelihood of this country, and also let us not rely much on employment. Let's venture into agriculture. There are a lot of things youths can do. A lot. Just personally, I'm a poultry farmer, I'm a sunflower farmer, soybean farmer, maize farmer. I do also plant yellow maize for the sake of feed, and I'm planning to start making my feed, I think, in the next few days. Yeah, I've bought concentrate. I have dry carpenter, dry fish. So I think the next frog will eat my homemade feed. So I planted yellow maize, and I'm expecting to have at least not less than 20 bags, and that is going to help enough for a bit of some time. Yeah, so we'll try to make our own feed, and also we'll try to figure out some of the things as we are learning. So it's to learn small. You do not have to go fast, but you do it step by step. Otherwise, it's a lovely afternoon, and be motivated. Hope you, when you watch this video, you feel like I can also do it. That energy will be new to make sure that we do not rely on Wakainde to get jobs. Yes, I'm also a professional marketer, registered by the Zambia Institute of Marketing, and I decided to do this, and I have been passionate about it. Actually, I wanted to do layers, but you do not just come in and do layers. If you do not have money, start with what you can afford. So I started with broilers, so that I can, at some point when I start expanding on the other farm, there is another farm that we also bought using this same thing. So I've just brought a little bit of vlogs, but we have done a lot. We have done a lot because we have been investing into other things, but we're not forgetting about expanding the farm. So the other farm, we are trying to build a layer house chickens. So chicken houses for layers there, and we're also planning to do broilers in some ways. So we try to keep pushing. I've been passionate about this business. It's not just that I just woke up and felt like let me stop the marketing thing and do broilers. No, I have been passionate about it, and my friends can tell from school because I've been too much of chicken and livestock farming. I do goats, I do also cattle rearing on a small scale. So let's keep pushing. This is our land. Zambia is our land. Africa is our land. And the foreigners are coming so gentle and hot to wanting to grab land. So before foreigners get land, African, you must have land. You must buy land. And you must work. You must work. The president has led by example by showing us a little bit of things that we can actually do using our own hands and our own capabilities in terms of land. So land has a lot of impact on us. So let's keep pushing. Do not demoralized, guys. These chickens can eat. They can eat. How they can eat. I'm smelling some a bit of like I'm choked. Anyways, I'm very comfortable in this house. It doesn't smell, and there are no problems because we keep on changing the litter. We put soybean waste. This soybean waste that we've been using. This is soybean waste. All this. It has been very good for us. So since the guys that we bought the wood shavings are not serious, we're going to make plan B. So this is the plan B that I had made. I remember Fen was commenting to say work on the litter or clean the house. Yeah, I was very aware. That time I was dealing with those guys who are out shavings. Otherwise, yeah, we are doing the work and we'll keep on doing the work. But the deepest of the litter system is just so nice because these guys cannot even feel the coldness. It's just too deep, about 7 centimeters going down. Yeah, 7 centimeters going down. The heat away just too much. We have to remove in case there is a bit of gas that is created by the deepest. We have to work on it. Yeah, and then next time you are going to see this pen, I'm sure you'll love it because we are going to expand as in a few days, as soon as possible. We're expanding. We need to also make sure that the roof is a bit it's not a bit closer. Just look at how short my house is. It's because we are trying to save up and compromise, but as we compromise we keep growing. Yeah, otherwise I love poultry farming, I love working, I love doing things that I love enjoying life at the farm and everything about farming. I love it. Anyways, stay blessed. Good afternoon.